Hi guys, going to the gym to get my fitness on. I'm running a little bit late. Usually I try to get there at 10 o'clock and it's 10:04 right now, so I like to start my workouts right on the money, so I'll probably end up working out until like for 2 hours today. I have to work though. I have to go to work at 2, so I gotta get my workout done early as possible, you know what I'm saying? I've been hot all morning long. Like, I don't know what it is. It's like my house just, I think it's because we had our dryer on, but like I shut the door to the room that I'm in, which is the living room if you guys don't know it. Yeah. So, but it was still hot. And then my daughter and I overslept, so she was tardy at school today. We just had a very late, she did. I went to bed after she did. We were so exhausted. She didn't get home until, she didn't go to bed until almost 9:30, and then I stayed up for a little bit, watched some Netflix, and then I must have fell asleep in the middle of it. I was watching a movie on Netflix. I didn't watch a TV show, because if I was watching a TV show, it would have just went through, you know. But yeah, so we were literally overslept. My alarm didn't wake me up until 8 o'clock anyway. I must have not set the other ones before, because I'm that type of person that sets 4 alarms. One for super early, just to be hey bitch, almost time to wake up. And then the one that you're a few minutes before you wake up, supposed to wake up, and then the actual time, and then one that's right before you get late, and you have to hurry. So yeah, I like to set myself up, try to set myself up for mostly success, but it didn't happen today. So I want to call him my mentor, because he's not, I guess he's a coach or a mentor, whatever you want to consider it. He's not a physical trainer, because he's not physically there training me at the moment. He's just giving me he'll email me my exercise routines for the week. This week it's a little short, so I'm thinking about just doing it double, doing 2 rounds. Well, you guys call it sets, but there's some of my exercise or my workout stuff that have multiple sets. He's got me focused on my legs, my shoulders, my backs, and my arms. But I like to sometimes throw in chest and abs every now and then, just to kind of spice it up a little bit, you know? So it's not all the same, you know? Gotta give my body a little bit of whoa, girl, what you doing? You know? I'm sorry this thing is driving you crazy, but it drives me crazy because I wear a seatbelt. I just not as not like you're supposed to, and that's something that you should not do. You should wear your seatbelt. Don't do what I do. Alright, let me fix my hair, because my hair looks like crap right now. I didn't bring a headband with me. I've been slacking on that department, but it should be okay. Alright, let's get my ass in here. I gotta pee, so I'll probably end up peeing really fast, because I drank 2 water bottles full of water and then my pre-workout, so your girl needs to go potty. So I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I've realized you know I've been planning this whole Disney World trip in 6 months, which I'm so excited for, but I need to buckle down and start saving my dollar bills, all of it. I've realized this whole month I haven't been saving a dime of it. So what I'm planning on doing is well, next week I have to pay my insurance, but I think I'm going to put up some money in the account, and then the next week the same, I have to pay my phone bill. But I can't believe it's almost, this month is almost over with, you know. But just put up like, you know, 100 here, 200 here, you know. I need to get back into the swing of things, because like I saved up so much money. Like I almost was at $2,000 at like last month, and then shit happened where I had to go get, like, I got the suitcases, so I had to pull out like 500 for that, and then I pulled out another 500 for, I don't remember what it was for, but anyway. And then to be all, my inspection is due at the beginning, or in July, so I have to somehow get the money up for new tires, which for my tires they're about $100 a piece, so that's about $400 I gotta like come through with. And then on top of that, my Disney tickets, I gotta buy them. And I'm like freaking out at this point, because you guys, I just don't know what I'm gonna do, you know. I gotta take my car to the garage to get it inspected, you know. I hate North Carolina and their laws. You have to get it inspected. I heard some states don't even, like, don't even give a shit if you have an inspection or not. You just go get your tag renewed. If that's true, let me know, because I'm gonna move there. I'm gonna move there. No, I probably wouldn't. I miss my family too much. Don't want to uproot my whole entire life. You know, I've been living in Asheville now for almost 30 years, you know. It's just like, might as well just stay where I'm familiar at, you know. I want to try to, like, in the next couple of years, like, save up some money and go and, like, drive, because I'm, like, really nervous when it comes to flying. I want to, like, save up money and take a trip to LA, because that's like one of my bucket list trips. And then I also want to retake a trip to New York, because the last time I had a trip to New York, it was awful, and I didn't do anything. I didn't do what I wanted to do, you know. It was all about what other people wanted me to do, and I'm like, no. So I want to do that, and then go from there, you know, travel other places that, you know what I mean, like, it just seems to be really interesting, you know, to go travel. Any good places to travel. I want to actually travel to Canada too. Like, that's another, like, bucket list. I just want to go to Canada and visit. I heard that, like, Niagara Falls and, like, is really pretty, especially, like, at night and stuff. You know? I wonder who's closing with me tonight. Or not closing, but pulling a mid-shift tonight. Because if it's Freddie, it's Vicky. But the good thing about Vicky is she does help with, like, pre-closing stuff. And then Freddie, he just sits in the office. But Freddie's more chilled, laid back. And Vicky's more old and uptight. So, we'll see. So, this whole time, another thing before I actually leave, I've been calling myself a shift leader, which is manager, which is like a manager. But I guess they changed it to shift manager, so that's fucking cool, because I just always called myself shift leader. Shift leader. I mean, that's what's on my little clock out sheet thing, because I'm not like the salary managers are. I'm not on salary. I'm more on like clock, like I punch in, you know. So yeah, I didn't know that, and I thought that was pretty cool. And Vicky was like, Vicky, which is the older woman that's here, she's been here since the store's been open. She's like, oh no, you're called a shift manager. And I'm like, I didn't know that. I thought we were still shift leaders. Guys, so I am finishing up my paperwork for the night. Let me just check down here. Everybody's gone, so that's why I'm vlogging right now. The fucking perks of being a manager, you know? You just have to, like, be the last one in the damn store. Don't worry, the doors are locked. The only person that really could come in is the guy with the truck, but he usually doesn't get here until after 11. It's right now at 11. So, I got one more thing to do. After this, I gotta enter, like, all of my, stuff into the, whatchamacallit, this thing on the, this program on the computer. Can't talk today. But, gotta figure out the hours. Okay. So, that's what I'm doing. I've been short-handed tonight, which kind of sucks because I had to do drive-through. Hate doing drive-through. People can be so stupid in drive-through, in my opinion, you know? It's like they go through drive-through, don't know how to act. You know? It's like, people, have some common sense when you work drive-through. You know, or when you come through drive-through, you know? It's just, so annoying, because, like, I'm gonna move y'all over here. If I can. I don't know if I can. Okay, yeah, you're just gonna sit in front of the computer with me. But anyway, it's just so annoying because, like, people will come in and act so immature and stupid, don't have any respect for the people that work in the drive-thru. They don't realize that we're messing around with your food. You know, that's why I don't like drive-thru at all. So, I gotta get these things, like, clipped down. I can't function with them, you know? It's like at work, I keep beating up, like, all of my fingers, and, like, one of them about popped off the other day. Again. But I glued that bitch on. So far, it's doing very well. Now I gotta send these things to my area director and the lady over the computer stuff. I don't know what she does, but she comes around, like, if we have any kind of, like, computer technical stuff that, like, well, let's say for an example that, like, the company that runs our actual, like, internet stuff, or not internet stuff, but our what is it called? Credit card machine. And over our actual system with our drawers and stuff and our registers. She doesn't mess with all that. It's like another company that we have to call. But, like, she does, like, other, like, computer issue stuff, you know? So, but she's really sweet, and she, poor thing, what was it, last year? Whenever my grandmother had her cancer and everything, she was, she had breast, or I found out, and I didn't even know this, but she had, she was going through, you know, having breast cancer, and I was like, damn, you know, like, damn, poor girl. And so, like, you know, me being the religious person, I got a prayer for her, you know, and, yeah. So I've been really thinking, like, about a lot of shit. about my job or this, that, and another. I keep hearing shit. Hold on one second. Anyway, I must have not hit it all the way. But anyway, I was thinking about like my job, and I was thinking about just a lot of things. My job really fucking sucks, you know? I also thought about going back to school. I just don't know what for. Maybe do makeup or something. I don't know. Something that I enjoy. You know? Something that I actually want to do, you know? But let's see how that works. I gotta save money first. But first we're going to Disney World. But your girl can't. So I'm almost done. I just gotta get the what's this called? Roll over, roll out, whatever. Completely. I just gotta get it put into the file dip. It's so crazy that you guys are actually like seeing like the makings of the inside of my job, you know? Even though I don't think it, I think it's kind of frowned upon, but I don't even care because I don't think half of the people actually like see my vlogs and my work. So, all right, one more thing, and then I'm good to go. I'm ready to go. Wondering if that's like the truck guy, but anyway. Grab all my keys, my crap. Pick you lovely people up. Let's go turn off the lights. I always make sure that the lights get turned off. Woo. It's gonna get real dark real quickly. And I still didn't turn off the stupid whale. But we'll see. Just trying to get out of here on time, y'all. There we go. Okay, it's off completely. Grab my lunchbox. I didn't even get to eat until like 9 today. So dark. It's just so crazy that you guys are actually like seeing the actual leaving my job for the first time. This lock is so difficult. You hear that? There's like, you see the lights over there? That's supposed to be like a detail place. And there's people there at like 11 o'clock at night. I know, isn't that weird? You guys could be like, what? Girl. My dad always tells me, you should carry pepper spray when you close, because it's highly dangerous. Well, Dad, I don't always, but I have a whole stack of keys, bags. I can whack somebody out with this shit. So you don't have to worry about me. There's a choke down here on my car. I'm in my car. I'm in my car. My bottle, my water bottle was open the whole time. What the hell? That's weird. Anyway, before I leave, I wonder